Hello, everyone. Very nice to welcome you to the episode 6 on the iJewel webinar. And what will we discover? Oksana, always good to see you. What we will discover today, I'll just make a share screen. And let me see the share screen here. So, more and... Oppa. So. Okay, what we will discover today is a very exciting theme, jewelry animations. It is not static, and this is one actually of the most powerful features of iJewel that you can do animations. So we're talking about keyframes, spinning rings, pendant in motion. We will have Lightmap animations and how to export animations as film. So, keyframe, spinning rings, pendant in motion. That will be the first part that we will discover today. And so let me open here the this part, and I would like to downsize this one here. Okay, very good. So you sometimes see videos where the light map is turning, even the jewelry is not rotating or zooming in that much. And actually, you have the best feeling for diamonds when you can twist them. Let me maybe just disable the depth of field here. So I like to go here to the animations, and also for the light map animations, you can go here to animations, viewer animations. It is this section here, viewer animations. And then you can add an animation. You just press on add animations. And in add animations, you have the possibility background color. You can animate environment rotation, environment intensity, fixed environment map direction, camera focus, directional light color, and so far. So we will focus today on diamond environment map rotation. So let us go and see what we actually did here. We choose the diamond environment map rotation from 0 to 1. So this is actually every diamond environment map is a EXR map, and you can animate that it rotates. So the duration, set it to max 10,000, the delay at 0, repeat 2, so that when you have a longer scene, it will go just like back and forward, kind of like it can mirror it. The ease is linear, as example, what we just did now here. So it will be whatever you like, you can choose that. Then you update the scene and update viewer. Then you can animate, and you actually can see how you can animate the diamonds, the light map of the gemstones. And even you have another gemstone here, like for example, like this one, you can see how beautiful it animates, or also the inclusion map here, how it animates, it's like that. So this is a very powerful tool just to make your jewelry even look more interesting. What we also have here in the animations, that you also can add animations. As I said, you just add animation here, and let us close this. And the second one that we actually prepared is following. So we have an environment rotation. And then we do it a little bit more faster, from 0 to 3, duration 10,000, the delay 0, repeat. When you have a long, like a sequence, make the repeat to 9, or just put it to 2, mirror linear. And when you want to see both animations, you can go here, and then it will actually animate both. And if you want to export it with the camera views, you go to Export, Video Export, and you just press this one here, Record Camera Views plus GLTF plus V animations. And when you press that, it will animate the diamond light map animation, the camera views, or any kind of animation that you have. You can see how this now it's animating here. Yes. Okay. The next is also for animation. When you have a spinning ring rotation, you can press GLTF animation, and then it will start spinning whatever you animated. Also, we have this one here. This is a zoom ring from Serafino Consoli. And when you put the GLTF animation, you can see how the animation works like that. But maybe you see when you animate that the diamonds are not really very sharp or really crispy. So when you go to anti-aliasing, put the velocity buffer. Without velocity buffer, the animation will not come so sharp. So you need actually here for animations where the diamond is also moving around, just put the velocity buffer, and the diamond will be always in every sequence, sequence and second, it will just look perfectly. So you can auto rotate, and you can also create a movie or a film like that. So let us leave this here. And how can we do these animations? We have also here, as example, animations of pendants. Let us leave this here. And we have a video film, and I need just a second. I have to stop share, and I will show you now a video that we made. It's also on our YouTube channel, how to create in Blender the animations and how to export these animations. So I'll make a share screen and show you how this will work. Share sound and optimize video here. Okay, share. And let us watch this video here. Okay, it's here.
In this video, I'll show you how to create a beautiful pendant swing animation. We'll set it up step by step in Blender, and then bring it to life with rendering in iJewel Playground. First, open your Blender file with a chain. If you don't have a chain model, no problem, we'll provide 2 chains for you, and you'll find the download link in the description. Just open one of them in Blender. Now let's bring in our pendant. Import the pendant model and move it into place, right where it should connect to the chain. If it looks too big or too small, just press S to scale it until it fits nicely. And remember the golden rule in Blender, G to move, S to scale, and R to rotate. To prepare the animation, we need an empty object. Press Shift and A, choose empty, and then plane axis. Scale it up or down so it matches the pendant. After that, apply the scale by pressing Ctrl and A and selecting Apply Scale. This step is important to avoid any strange issues later. Next, select your pendant mesh, then hold Shift and select the empty last so that the empty is highlighted in yellow. Press Ctrl and P, choose Set Parent to Object, keep Transform. Finally, rename the empty to Pendant so you'll always know what it is. Now the pendant is attached to the empty, and we'll animate only the empty. At the bottom of Blender, expand the timeline so you can clearly see the frames. To make the swing more precise, switch to side view using the axis controls at the top right. Now let's set our first keyframe. Move the playhead to frame 1. Important note, after moving the playhead, make sure to bring your mouse back into the 3D viewport before pressing the I key. With the empty selected, press I and choose rotation. That's our first keyframe. Move to frame 10 and rotate the pendant slightly, for example -4 degrees, then insert a keyframe for rotation. You can rotate directly in the viewport by pressing the R key, but in this tutorial I'll use the rotation values on the right panel, since that allows for more precise control. Both ways work, so you can choose whichever feels more comfortable. Continue like this, reducing the angle each time, -2 + 2, -1 + 1, -0.5 + 0.5, till the pendant comes back to 0. At frame 180, add one more keyframe at 0, so the pendant rests still before looping. This makes the swing look more natural. Since Blender sets the end frame to 250 by default, I reduce it to 180, so the animation ends exactly where I finished the keyframes. Press the space bar to preview the animation. If it looks too fast, spread the keyframes further apart. If it's too slow, move them closer together. Before we export, let's fix the materials. If you want the pendant and the chain to share the same metal, select the pendant material and press Shift and L to select all link materials. Then hold Shift, select the chain, and press Ctrl and L to link the materials together. Now both the pendant and the chain use the same material. Finally, rename your gem to Gem01 to keep everything tidy. When everything looks good, go to File, choose Export, and select GLTF. Make sure the animation box is checked, enable compression, and then export the file. Now open iJewel Playground and upload your model. When the pop-up asks about applying default materials, just confirm. Then another pop-up will appear for separate HDRIs, and here I also press Yes. Finally, you'll see a third pop-up asking if you want to enable the configurator. In my case, I choose No because I won't be using it. But you can press Yes if you want a configurator to automatically create 3 default options. For better quality, increase the render scale in Viewer Renderer to 2. Next, I choose a different HDRI map for this pendant to make the lighting look better. When you add the pendant, you'll notice that by default it's stuck to the ground. To fix this, go into the scene settings and open the ground options. Here you can slightly increase the height value to move the pendant up, or simply disable the ground visibility altogether. This way the pendant is floating naturally and not clipped into the floor. On the left panel, I also changed the background. I set it to black so it's easier to see how the model is moving. Then, in the right toolbar, click GLTF Animation, and your pendant starts swinging. In the Animation tab, you can adjust the speed, enable autoplay, or even trigger the animation on drag or scroll. For the rotation to look smooth and natural, the pendant needs to be perfectly centered in the scene. To do this, we use the option Fit Object to Scene. First, make sure the pendant is selected. If the pendant is made of many parts, go to the Picking tab and select the empty object that we created and named Pendant. You'll find it in the hierarchy. This way the entire pendant is highlighted as one, and you can center it correctly. Now, when you rotate it in the viewer, the motion will look clean and balanced. Finally, let's add a few camera views. I go back into the GLTF animation panel and press Reset Animation. This way, the pendant returns to its original starting position. Rotate the model until you find an angle you like, then add the first camera position. Rotate the model again to a different side and add the second position. You can add more if you want different perspectives. Once you have them, enable loop so the camera cycles between your save views. If the switching feels too fast, just increase the duration value. I usually set it to the maximum 10,000, so the transitions are slower and more natural. Now the camera views and the pendant animation play nicely together, giving you both smooth motion and dynamic angles. When you're ready, go to Export and choose Video Export. Select Record Camera Views with the GLTF animation and start the render. The speed of the rendering will depend on your computer, so you'll need to wait a little. Make sure not to close the tab during the process. Sometimes you may need to adjust the settings for camera views, duration, or even the animation speed to get the result exactly how you want it. Once the render is finished, you'll have a professional pendant swing animation ready to showcase.
So I hope you liked it. So this is one part that you can export the animation. You can create the animations inside Blender and export the animations. Is it a spinning tutorial? And in YouTube, you find a lot of tutorial videos about animations in Blender. And as you saw in the video, you just export it with the animation checked, and you can import the GLTF or GLP inside iJewel3D, and it will pick up the animations that you created. So you can do a lot of things. So the possibilities are just incredible. And can you imagine having all these animations like that? And also, if you need explanation videos. How does this work? How does this function or the views? Or there are also jewelry that has a functionality inside. You beautifully can showcase it with the animations. So let us continue here. So we discovered the animations for the light maps that is possible. We discussed also the animations as a 3D model. And when you do that, and the animation is faster than like we had in the zoom ring. So don't forget to check the velocity buffer. So you will get in every sequence, in every keyframe, get the best diamond results. So let us continue here also to something very exciting. So I'll just share the screen again here. And let me see, I'll just hide this. Okay, so we have here a watch. And now how can we actually animate the hands of the watch according the time? So maybe you noticed when you have multiple materials, the first you click, it is actually the object that is at front. When you click twice, you will just can click or you can select the object underneath the first object. So as example, if you have some glass layers or so, you can use this method to select. So, and then we will go here to the plugins. And no, first we go here to see what physical material name do we have. We have here hands middle. So we just copy this and hands, oh no, hands, we do not go to the material, we go to the object name. So we have here hands, minute, middle, and then we copy this and control copy. Then we go down here to the plugins and we have here watch hands time. And so we have here the hour and the minute. So we just copy this, paste it here, and we just leave it with hand minute. And then we select this, and here we just write hour. And here we write seconds, huh? seconds. So what we now can do is we can enable, and we can see that invert axis. So we actually can see that it's going the right way around. Now we have here, you can see 723. And here we just offset it. So we have 723. So let us offset it like that. 7, something like that. Sometimes it's good when you can offset it just when the time is right. So you'll get actually the perfect position. And we have here 23. So we have the minute offset here. 23. Like that. So it's a little bit more further on. And the seconds, I just have no idea about the seconds. Enable. And what we actually have now is that it is showing the correct time. And when you save it, the watch, when you save it, and you will open it again, it will automatically show the correct time of the device. So as example, when you save it and tomorrow morning at 10, you will open it, then it will show 10 o'clock, or when it will be 10:20, it will show you 10:20. You have also the possibility when you have watches to make it analog, so, or kind of like quartz. And this is the analog with the mechanism inside. Without batteries, then it will turn like that, or here with a quartz watch. And then you can save it. What is amazing also, that even you change the dials, you can add your configurators, whatever you want, or the strap here. You save it and you can display it on your website or on iJewel Design the way you want to. And when the client will open the watch, they will always see the correct time with this. So this is actually a very interesting animation also for watches. What else can we show? It is this one here. So you can actually see that we have here a display. We created a display. And how can we now combine the display with an animation? So let us go here to, you just drag and drop it. Let me show it like that. I just prepared a file. Time is running. Okay, so we have here a pendant with the stage. I think it's this one here. So we have here the possibility to change the materials here with image, or you can change the colors, whatever, you can do that. And when you see now the GLTF animations here, you actually can see that here is the shadow moving along with it. So you have not only the configurator here, you also have the shadow moving. And how did we do that? When you go to scene, progressive shadow, enable it, and having the directional light. So with the directional light, you actually can change the light source here until you think this is what I like. And so you actually have a real-time showcase in real life. So this is an amazing opportunity also to display your jewelry or pendants when you did the animation together with a display. And it's just a simple box with two layers, one here and one here, but you can get amazing results. Also, when you want to make a social media film, you just make this animation, and here you have the text or whatever. This is a very nice solution. What we also have, we have here animations. Let's say we have here a hand pose. So let me show you how you can use these hand poses. So when we have now here a solid stand, this example, like this. So this is the solitaire ring. Then you can go here to stages, and you can apply a new stage. Let us see. Webinar week 5, hand pose. Let us say 2. So it will upload the asset, and it will be available here in the hand pose. So when you click on it, you can see that the hand pose, that the ring is here on the hand, like that. And when you do the GLTF animation, you can actually see how the hand is moving along with the ring is moving along with the hand. And for sure, you can make some tweaks with the scene presets, whatever look and feel you want to have with the scene preset. So it will change also the lighting. You also can add here in scenes the progressive shadow. You can add this extra light here, and you can change the light the way you want to. You can see this beautiful shadow here, and the spread. You can play with the spread. So you have here also this possibility just to show the ring the way you want to. This is just a suggestion, what you can do. And this is for the ring. So the good news now is actually following. It's a half hour. It's over. We are providing you from all the webinars the assets that we had also here in iJewel webinar 3. You can see the animation pendant, display circle, the hand pose 2, pendant 1 blend file, and here's also a blend file, ring animation, preset randomized direction light. So the direction light is when we download this, download, and you have your scene here. You just can add, let me see, this one here. You just can drag and drop the light inside here, and you can see how beautiful it will look. So there's a lot of very nice assets here. And what I will do now is here, iJewel webinar, and I'll say share, copy link. And now I will just stop share, and I will put it in the text box here. Let me see, where's the chat box? In the chat here. So I'll just have it here, so everybody can have access to this drive folder. If there's any issues, please just let me know. But from there you can have a lot of access, and also the images, the GLBs from the last webinars, and also for the hand pose and the lights. Everything is there for you. So I'm open for your questions. So if you have any questions, and I will try to answer them as good as possible. So okay, our micro isn't working. So okay. That's not for that. I had a doubt. When I upload my 3DM file on iJewel Playground or Batchix and click on stable pose, ground pose, it show up inverted. How can I fix the head and ground to my jewelry piece so it does not show upside down on the ground stable pose? Very good question. So if you want to make a turntable animation, I'll just again make a share screen here. Good question. Very good. So let us, when I'm here, I just want to show you Hoppa. Let me see. I will go and share this one here and let us go. I need to hide this. Okay. So we just loading the ring here as example. And then we have the poses. So normally it will be better when the ring is in standing position. If you tilt them a little bit diagonal or 45 degrees, it will be sometimes it can cause some issue. Also, it depends also, sometimes it depends where is the pivot point. When the pivot point is far away from the object, then it sometimes it can cause some unliked results. So you go to compute and then you say stable pose, and then it automatically will give you this suggestion. And from here, you always can fit object scene, something like that, and it will be like that. And perhaps it's better when you have the stable pose that you just adjust the camera the way you want to have it according how it was there. But when you say, okay, a stable pose, you can have different kind of poses like that, like that. So sometimes when you just click it just randomly, uh-oh, sh show some things. Sometimes it's very interesting when you have ear studs or whatever or other objects, but I normally suggest to leave it for the grand pose like that. Even the head is different, it's bigger or smaller. The poses will always make that it will touch down here on the widest point and on where the ring is. So you get a very nice shadow look and feel. Okay, I hope this was the answer of your question. So I'll just stop sharing.
Uh,
Yes.
Thank you for that. I just wanted to know, I uploaded a ring which had a heart center stone, and the heart looked inverted when I clicked on stable pose, like it was an upside down heart. So how do I invert it so the heart looks correct?
Okay. Yes, this sometimes can happen. Maybe there's kind of two suggestions. When you're working on your in your 3D program, Blender or Matrix Gold or whatever, then just turn it 180 degrees and export it again. Then when you will save it or import it, then it will be the correct one. For changing them, then you have to do it manually by, I will also show that quickly because this could also be very helpful or interesting. When you now need to have it, let me see. When you want to have it the other side round, let me just load another ring as example. Okay, I'll just go here. And then I try this one here. Okay, as example, you want to have it the other side round. You click on one object, go to hierarchy, and click not on the checkbox, on the name, scene. So it will select everything. And here you have two possibilities. Here is rotation, that you just can rotate it like that. Or you have the possibility for transform controls, enabled transform controls, and here is translate, rotate, or scale. And if you go to rotate, you just can rotate it the way you want to. And then this is just a little bit manual work. So to see that it's aligned to the ground here and here. And then you just can do it like that, and then it's rotated. So at the moment, we do not have this possibility just to rotate it the other way around. But sometimes when you work in a 3D program, sometimes there's a top view, left, right view, and some people are just making the image or the jewelry just how it comes. And sometimes this can cause this action. And when you have the ground pose, it just always goes in the same direction. So when you turn it 180 degrees, as I said, it will turn to the right point. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. And so what we have here, when I do animation, sometimes animation not rotating like 3 degrees with center point. So it's not looking animating ring in center and ring also rotating angle as well. Hope you understand my point. Okay. So it is possible, as example, when you rotate it like that and you're working, so it's not in the middle. Therefore, we have fit object scene. So this fit object scene actually takes the animation from the center point from this side to this side here. And then it's possible that when you rotate the ring, it actually rotates that it will look from everywhere when you have margins, that you will always be in the same margins. That is sometimes more important, because when it will only rotate here and you will be, as example, in this position, and you just want that, let us say, this will be in the middle like that. And when you zoom out and when it will rotate, it will always give an issue. But when you just fit object scene, even you spread it, you can see that it always stay inside the margins. So it will not just kind of like flip out. So that's the reason why I can recommend you to use this fit object scene. If you want to have a certain something in the middle, click on it, fit object scene, and this will be the center. So as example, if you have an animation, you want to make a nice film, and then you go to animation, camera views, and then I just update this view. And then I go here and the camera, I update this one view. The third camera we don't need, so I will delete view. So when we loop all views, we have 1, 2, the views that we actually have. And then you can put the focus, as example, on the head of the ring or a certain gemstone that you really like to put in focus. Then this will be the center. So I hope this answered the question. Okay, so can we do the hand pose on batch X? I, I actually never tried it, but it is. I will note it down, and when we will have multiple people that is asking for it, then definitely this will be possible to talk about. Okay. Any other questions? Where can I watch the previous versions classes from this webinar? In YouTube. I'll make a share screen. Okay, so here we have a dedicated YouTube channel. We have a dedicated YouTube channel. Let me see. Okay, here. It's here. And here in playlists, we have iJewel webinar. And here are all the webinars that we had. And also this webinar will be placed here. So you always, even afterwards, can go back and have a look to the different webinars. As I mentioned, we have here this access, and here is the webinar overview. So here in this webinar overview, you actually can see week 1 and then week 2, what is the focus of these weeks. And so you can actually hear week 6, the future of jewelry presentation. We are right now here. Next week, it will be very exciting. AR try-on. So how can you use try-on inside iJewel Design? Very exciting. It's available, and next week we will talk about that. So I hope that you will attend with a good mood to watch this tutorial here. Oh.
Robert, there's a question. Did we answer? How do you make the stones change color in the animation?
I'm currently, that's a good question. It's a good question. Basically, it should be possible, but I need to let me say that. I will prepare the answer next week, and 5 minutes before the next webinar starts, I will talk about that. 5 minutes before the next webinar starts, I will talk about that. I hope.
And yes, and you can always join our Discord channel and post a query over there or a feature request. Our team will promptly answer you there as well. Yes.
Absolutely. So, if there is no more questions, I think this was our webinar for today. Arpan, do you see any other questions coming up?
Someone has asked, can we do the hand pose on batch X?
I don't know that question because it's like that. There is a hand pose, but there's also animation. So if you, as example, have the hand pose inside, you put multiple rings there on different GLB files on the hand, and when you assign the configurators and the camera views of the hand pose, it basically should be possible that it will render the hand poses in the certain camera with the certain camera views and in the available variations as you did in the configurator modus. Should be possible. I guess yes. Okay.
Great. I'm just posting our Discord link in the chat. So anyone who is interested, I would suggest everyone to join there and be part of the community. Okay. Okay. So I guess we are done for today, and we appreciate everyone's presence here. And thank you, Robert, for this great session.
You're absolutely welcome.
We will meet again, guys, next week. Please, I understand a couple of queries are not yet answered, but we are running out of time. So we will take those next week. And as Robert has said that for the animations of changing colors, he will definitely leave a message on Discord, or we'll spend some time in the next webinar. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah. Bye, everyone.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much for attending. Really appreciate, and very much looking forward, even when you are preparing some models. We will tell next week how you can apply for, or you can send us the link of your model, and there will be a team that will decide for the 5 best models and they will get a 1 year advanced license for free for the best 5 designers. So I'd like to encourage you in these next maybe 2 weeks, just do the best out of what you learned here, and you can take it even more further. And I'm very excited to see your results. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys, and have a nice day, evening, or morning. Okay. Wherever you are. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.